Okay, so here we are in the boat. Sorry for the mess. Try to get that to focus. I have not cleaned this up since bringing it home, and I think I gave it a quick clean before the fall, but it was late, so I didn't give it a real good clean. But anyways, there is the control, or the helm. There's main switches. That is trim tabs. That is the remote light on the rooftop. I do have a wireless handheld controller for it as well. That is the autopilot. You can see it's off. You don't need it on, but you can turn it on real quick. It doesn't matter because it will run everything through the screens. There is the Webasto unit for the thermostat, or the thermostat for the Webasto. That is the X4, the Fishhawk. There's VHF in here. That is where my the iPod is. Anyway, so it goes there. I'll just show you some of the stuff on the screen real quick that I like. So you can see right now it's playing the Sirius. You can change everything through here. You can go through your favorites, open your menu, do everything there. You can go to channels. Let me try to focus that better. There we go. You can turn volume up here. All you have to do is hit this. If that screen is highlighted, you can turn volume up. Oops, all I gotta do is get that highlighted. You can turn volume up or down. From here you can see it goes up. You can also do that by touch if you want. If you want to do zones, so like the deck, if I want to turn the deck out, whoops, I'm trying to zones, sorry, there. So that would turn up inside here. Turn that down. If I do this one, I can turn outside. Oops, not left. That's balance inside here. I hit the wrong thing. Trying to do the look through my phone instead of looking at the screen. So that would turn. That turns the deck on and off. Not sure if you can hear it. The other nice thing about this, you can set a limit. This is usually set at 12. That way if somebody out on the deck turns it up, it doesn't blast you in here, because sometimes somebody will goof with it on the deck when you're inside and it doesn't kill you. So you can set them at different limits. That way, I'll just show you real quick. I'll set the limit lower. So if I try to adjust this limit out here, oops, I can't do it when this is open. I can't do it. I thought I could turn both up simultaneously, but I'd have to do that from the previous screen. Anyways, that's how you do that, which is really nice. So I'm going to turn that down so when we go outside it's not too loud. So the autopilot, the way it works is typically what I do is run this one on graph, run that one on sonar. I've got that paused because I don't want the transducer to be pinging off the ground. I just don't like it. I don't know how much it really hurts it, but I don't like it. So I just paused it. That's all I did. So it's not, the transducer's not pinging. It's an SS264, by the way, is the transducer. It's a 1 kilowatt transducer. Transducer cost me, I think it was $800 or $900. You could look it up. It's an SS264. They have a narrow beam and a wide beam. This is the wide beam. Very, very nice transducer. Here's the information at the top. You can see that. I have speed over ground, course over ground, trip average speed. I like that when I'm trolling, so up and down it surges. You can get an average. Time, obviously, and then over here, this I have my fuel rate, so gallons per hour, and then it would be miles per gallon if the engines were running. I like glancing up at them and keeping myself at optimum speed so I'm not burning too much fuel. Anyway, so autopilot. You hit that. This gives you all these different options. Once you're in auto, that's a heading hold function. Elena, just a sec. Once you're in that, you would hit auto again, and then you can go into these turns. So here are all the turns I can do. That's a C turn. That's what I use to turn around when I'm trolling, and you could just adjust the rate per minute. And once you have that set where you want it, you go port or starboard, and it starts turning you that direction. If you were, whoops, I can hear the engines turning. And then, let me see, nav would be to navigate. So if we did something like this, if we want to go to, let's say, this spot, you would just do this, hold, and say go to. And it's going to draw a line, engage autopilot nav mode. I'm going to say yes. It's going to say that I need to make a course change. Do I confirm? I'm going to say yes. And it's going to start taking me to that point. But I don't want to do that right now because we can't turn. The engines are off. So that would be going to a spot. You can do, let me show you the other turns you can do. Lazy S's are really nice. I use that a lot. Zigzags, I actually don't use that much because trolling, it's tough. Staying over depth, you would just say what depth you want to stay over. Whoops. Oops, 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 oops. I don't know why it's saying that. Anyway, so you can stay over a depth. But we're going to cancel this course, so I'm just going to hold that course, go to navigation, and cancel it just to clear it off the screen so we don't have that. So that's the autopilot from here. I will show you how it turns outside as well. I can't think of anything else to show you in here. There's the air ride suspension seat. It's a beautiful thing. I can show you some of that. Keep my logbooks down there. There's a little coffee counter. Honey, just a sec. There are I throw these little tackle boxes up here. They're not ones that I use that often. I keep my dipsies up here. It's actually a great spot for the dipsies. They're out of the way, but they're easy to get to, and I'm real happy with where those guys are. Here is, so this is, Elena, can you step back, please? Can you step back so I can show them that? Here's my tackle locker. So you just open that, and sorry for the mess again. Everything just got thrown in there. I got to organize it before the season starts here, but there is just kind of junk I keep up top, keeps everything off the deck. There are those special mates that I like and use. I have the little tool holder here. I keep my, usually I have a pair of scissors and a couple pliers in there. You can see I hang some lures. I did do some brown trout fishing last week, so that's why those spoons are hanging there. They're ones I usually just use. You can put them here too. It's nice to have that little spot. This is in a track. You can slide in and out. Sometimes I put a rod holder there as well. So Elena, you're going to clean the boat for him. There's another one of those tracks. You can put these rod holders. They're adjustable. You can move them just by doing these and moving what track here, and you can turn them. They also ratchet up, so they drop down, and they just, whoops, that one doesn't want to come up. Let me grab this one for you. That one needs a little grease, but you just grab them and they come back up. So that's, you can just ratchet them straight up. They're very, very nice, solid rod holders. They retail for about $100 a piece. In just a second. There is a cup holder. The downrigger slides in the same system. That's on a, you can see a little handle. That's on a rotating base. Here's the kicker. You just lean out. There's the power trim and tilt, so I can bring that up or put it down. It's electric start right on the side, so electric start is right there. This is the RPM up, and there's the shifter. RPM up and down, which is really nice, so you can control it. Oops, trying to hold the heading. There's the power steering. So that's the hydraulic ram there. That's the C-Star hydraulic steering. I'll see if I can get a reading on it so you can look at it. C-Star steering. There's the hydraulic cables that come in for it there. That ties the two engines together. And then this ties this engine together. Just show you quick. So we are actually in auto. That's why it's trying to change. So if I open this, it automatically goes to standby. So I just have to hit it back into auto. It's in auto. So if I want it to turn this way, you'll see these engines. See those engines start to turn? So they will turn us to try to get us on that course. Now if you turn it back that way or just put it in standby. If you're in standby and you touch this, see how it goes to power steering? So I'll just show you what it does here. So I'm just holding these and it's turning the... I'm going to come back this way, so I'm just going to hit the starboard. So turn to starboard. It's going to roll those engines around. You can see how I'm doing that. So that's just done through here. So just same thing with any of these. I can get into my turns. So if I'm out on the deck, I just go into these C turns and do a C turn, turn to starboard. Whoops, didn't hit it. And then that'll turn me. You can close this. It'll continue to do a C turn, as you see up there, and you just have everything available on your screen. These two lines that I keep on there, one is my, let me see if I can clean it up. One is my actual heading, like the way the boat, taking into consideration the wind, is the brown one. The blue one is my heading. So my heading is for whatever degree. It's rotating a little bit because it's trying to do a C turn. So we're going to just stop it, put it in standby. And then you can see it will change a little bit there. But so that's the way what they are. Navigate, if I wanted to go to that waypoint, I would just select that waypoint and hold that waypoint. It's going to say go to waypoint 007. If I say yes, again, same thing. It's going to navigate right to that. It's going to navigate right to that destination, is that waypoint 007. And I'm going to say no because I don't want it to go into it. That's how that all works. Same thing out here. You want to control the audio out here. Again, there's channels. I can get to my favorites in there. There's all my favorites. So then you just click, or you can go to channels, by category. We can choose the different things there. So you can go to, let's go to source. Want to go to our iPod, it's going to play my iPod. It's going to do all that. So that's how all that works. So anyways, oops, FM if I had it, which I don't. But anyways, so that's that stuff. Volume, same thing, just turn it down. Can't think of show you anything else. Oh, lights. I've got some cool lights here. These are 2 LED lights. There are the LED lights. That little mess there I'll clean up. I had them bolted here and a client broke them. I put an adhesive strip to hold it temporarily till I ordered some new ones. So anyways, I'll clean that up. But I have 2 of them. One's there, one's here. And the way, I've got 2 switches on these. There's a switch here, so you can turn them on here. So you can see they go on and off with that switch, if I can do it. So they go on and off from that switch there. I really like having a switch out on the deck for them. It's the same as a switch inside, so you do have a switch for them inside at the helm as well. But the nice thing about that is I will turn this on, and then when I'm cleaning up at night, I can clean up inside, come outside, and the last thing I do is flip that switch off, and that way I'm not working in the dark. I've also got these really cool ones here. That fuse is loose. Anyways, I got a cool switch right there. What that does is turn these on. They are like an adhesive. They're really, really thin. You can't quite see it, but they're very, very thin little guys. And they're LED lights. They draw next to nothing. They run all the way down here. I have them down here as well. So you can see the reflection on the floor, the very dirty floor. Anyways, that's where they are. And so you can turn them on and off. What's nice about those is that's the only switch for them too. What I really like about that, those lights are when they're on, they're red and they're not very bright, so they will light up. They're enough light. That fuse is loose. I'll have to figure that out. They are enough light that you can see your hands. You can see the deck. You can actually even see to change lures and things, but it's hard to change the lures because of the color, because of the red. You don't see colors well, but they're very, very nice. I forgot to show you the hydraulic pump for the steering. So that is the hydraulic pump for the steering. It's right there. So the lines come in from outside and from the helm to there. So actually they come in there and they go out here. So that's what that is. That pump goes to outside. That's how the autopilot works. You can actually hear it there. I still have it in autopilot. You can hear it trying to correct. So there's the two batteries. Those are the gel batteries, the AGMs. So they're AGMs. Let me get that to focus for you. They're AGMs. I got 2 there. That's the pipe off of the filter for the raw water washdown. It's just still winterized. There is. Whoops! Just had the battery charger in there. I was just topping them up. There's the trim tab. I have this plug. This was something I did last year too. It's not really shore power, so to speak, but what's cool about it, I have a plug here, and I'll show you another one inside. But I do have an outlet right there, so you can just plug in, and I have the cable for that. It's nice because you can plug in, you can plug power into it. Have a 110 plug, so like I had my battery charger plugged in there. And I have, honey, we can't go fishing right now, sorry. I have another 110 plug right here that just tucks in back in there, and it's this kind of heavy, nice cable. And I just, in the fall when it's at the docks, I plug a 110 heater into there. So I just have to plug the boat in, and then I have 110 power. So it's not really, I guess it's kind of shore power. But I have an outlet there, and I have an outlet at the back. So that's that. I think that's everything. Let me know if you want to see anything else. That's what she looks like. That's the table. I can show. You watch Grant's video how it goes down. He does a better job. There's the. Dare I show you this? That is still winterized. So sorry for the. Oh, I guess it's not too bad. Yeah. That's all that. So anyways, let me know if you want to see anything else, and I'd be happy to show you. So thanks.